Welcome to Philadelphia, the birthplace of a... And Dave...
Hey, Kevin. With
growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks.
Here we go.
Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for the 76ers, we've got Green. Curry is out there with Simmons. Then there's Howard. And it's Harris in at the 4. Simmons finds Green. And here is Harris. Clock at 4. Over Collins. Another shot. Outside for Curry. Harris against Collins. Howard dishes to Simmons. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And he misses his first shot. Hunter with it. He's against Green. And it's Hunter with the jam.
What an athlete. Love seeing Hunter get up for that flush.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Here's Simmons. After Clint Capella's bucket, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw this game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Curry looking it over. There's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Young, and he banks in the layup.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
Young against Simmons. Stolen. Now, here's Hunter. The kick out to Young. Capella. It's good on the putback.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Curry. Second chance shot. Good work defensively by Capella.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Simmons. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like John Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Taken away. Fast break, the Hawks. Collins with it, picked up by Harris. Back to Young. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Over Howard. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Snell, no good. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Korkmaz. That one drops for him. Now Williams. To the middle. And here's Gallinari outside. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed this.
For me, it comes with.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. They've got Okongwu, Lou Williams out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Gallinari in at the power forward. A nice shot by Gallinari.
An underrated athlete, Danilo Gallinari is built to operate out in space.
And here's Maxey, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Milton. Shot clock at 5. To the wing right side. From the arc. It's good. And the Hawks lead us get down to 9 in the bucket from Korkmaz.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Maxey. Rebound by the Hawks. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Okongwu. Gallinari outside. To the inside. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Gallinari. Okongwu's now got his second basket. The 76ers trail by 11. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Reed's got his first 2 points.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Williams in the post. Over Maxey. A shot by Williams, no good. 76ers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
To the paint, here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And give Sweet Lou credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. Now, here's Maxey. Over to the wing. Here's Korkmaz, and it's off the back rim. No good. Atlanta leading by 9. Here's Williams. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Milton with it. The dish to Reed. Now, here's Maxey. Defense right on him. Good work there as it goes.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
35 seconds left to play in the first half. Passes to Snell. For the 3. With the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Okongwu's now got 10.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Here's Korkmaz. 7 points in the game. The pass to Thibault. Here's Milton. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so that's the end of the first half. Hawks lead by 11.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They lead by 11. And Shaq. And
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Onyeka Okongwu.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Not someone they usually rely on to do this, but you need role guys to step up once in a while and help you out.
They've got Seth Curry. Scott is out there with Howard. Then there's Maxey. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Hunter, no good. The 76ers trail by 11.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
Outside Hill. That's a good one. Hill dishes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Philadelphia shooting around 41% on the night. Thibault, the pass to Howard. Now, here's Maxey. Back to Howard. Over Goodwin. Thibault up top. He's guarded by Hill. Pass to Scott. Here's Thibault. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And some changes here for the 76ers. Brosdakis is checked in, and Simmons subbed in for Maxey. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Bruno Fernando. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Solomon Hill. And Trae Young subbed in for Goodwin. Collins. He kicks to Capella. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Dwight Howard. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
And Young kicks to Collins. Passes it to Herter. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Howard up on top. Capella covering. Howard dishes to Simmons. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And really, this is the role of Capella, to come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
Back to Herter. The Hawks working the ball around. Young against Simmons. Steps back and shoots. Young's shot is off.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Chalk up two there. Simmons got his second bucket.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the third. Outside Collins. Off target from outside. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Simmons. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Simmons got 6.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Young against Simmons. And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now the pass to Herter. The putback. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Simmons. Collins against Scott. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for John Collins. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in for Young. Here's Howard, up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Williams scanning the floor. He dishes it to Capella. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And so in the game for the Hawks, Trae Young is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Bogdanovic. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Capella in at the 5.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now Young. Makes it off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 6.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
And here's Milton. Out to the right wing. Reed the pass to Milton. Reed down low. Capella's there. Here's Milton. A 3-pointer, no good. The Hawks leading by 6. Gallinari left side. Reed with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Milton. Finished off the break.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Milton's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Young passes to Capella. Gallinari outside. Got a piece of it. Reed with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for Gallinari. And Tony Snell subbed in for Trae Young. Clock is at 3. Harris's shot is off.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Here's Snell, defended by Milton.
Look at the leaping ability of Tony Snell. Gets up over the defense and slams it in.
The 76ers trail by 6. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Harris. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Milton. Unhindered, going all the way. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here we go, one-on-one. Snell from outside. Outside, Bogdanovich. That one rolling around and rims out. 76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Milton in the corner from outside the arc. Traps in the tray. Milton's got 7 now in this quarter.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fernando, guarded by Harris. Fernando, the pass to Okongwu, and it's good for 2. And the Hawks lead by 5. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Dwight Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. Simmons against Young. Simmons passes to Howard. Simmons trying to get open. Throws back up. Feeds to Howard. Pass to Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball away. Trains it from beyond the arc.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Herter, defended by Milton. Herter passes to Capella. 2 on the clock. Young's shot is off. Milton finds Harris. Now, here's Kleber. Tight defense on him. Milton the pass to Howard. Simmons left side to tie it up. Got it. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now, here is Young. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Philadelphia. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court right now for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the point guard. Outside for Curry to take the lead. Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Young with the ball. Passes it to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Here's Simmons. Howard dishes to Simmons. Back to Howard. It's stolen by Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. From deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outside Curry. Howard against Capella. They double team Howard. And stolen by Hunter. Young outside. Hunter, the pass to Capella. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Tony Snell comes in for Kevin Herter.
Never afraid to take the big shot. Trey Young, we have to call you Mr. Young.
Philadelphia's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Outside for Curry. Rebounded by Capella. Curry's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Okongwu with it, picked up by Harris. Snell dishes to Collins. And the pass to Young. The feed to Capella. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Curry. And the rejection by Curry. Outside, Simmons. Yes!
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moment.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Rejected by Harris. And they're able to recover. Collins in the post, guarded by Harris.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously, skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical. They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Now Curry. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt this is, and we've got
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Green is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Chiozza in at the 1 spot. And for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. That one good for 2. Green's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Nets.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Young looking around. And they pick up 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Chiozza, defended by Young. Down low. Out to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 5. And a wide open look for Irving. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Collins, good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Irving finds Harris. From deep. Collins grabs the miss. Now, here's Hunter, covered by Irving. Collins.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Right side Green. The pass to Chiozza. To the paint. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Herter. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game, and it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
It's the Nets now after the missed three from Trae Young. 6 on the shot clock.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Lots of room. That shot off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And here's the fast break. Irving for three. Again, Irving missing.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Young up top. He's covered by Irving. Atlanta again missing. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Green. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Here's Young. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Irving. Here's the three. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
2 points. That one goes.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Here's Irving. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Tries from 16. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Collins from outside. Young finds Capella. In the corner. Herter with it. Back to Capella. Over Jordan. And it's Capella missing. Green left side. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Hawks on. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Kyrie Irving is out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 4-man position. Brooklyn with the ball. After the basket by Atlanta. Here's Irving to the middle. Aldridge inside with the shot. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Brown the pass to Irving. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Williams. And the shot goes in. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close. I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms, and his timing's good, too.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Now here is Hill. Outside Williams. Count the basket. Williams has got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Quick off the dribble. Gets a step on the nearest defender. Bye-bye, says Williams.
Irving against Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Aldridge. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, good luck trying to keep Irving down. I mean, he's more than happy to take the contact and finish right through it.
Williams kicks to Snell. Williams in the post, covered by Irving. Williams passes to Fernando. That shot missing. The Nets go the other way with it. Griffin down low. He's against Hill. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Fernando can't get it to go.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Pass to Irving. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. That gives them the lead. Irving's got 9 points. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
It's blocked, and he recovers it. Here's Claxton, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, every year it seems like Williams draws more fouls per minute. Man, he's a very savvy offensive talent.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Bruno Fernando. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Solomon Hill. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Tony Snell. Here's Williams, following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Inside, it's stolen by Green. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Passes it to Chioza. Now here is Harris. Green kicks to Harris. Jordan at the elbow. On the wing, Green. Collins with some nice D. It'll count. That one, no good. And a close game so far. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They never put themselves in too much. That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the 1. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Now here's Irving. After the miss from Trae Young, Irving finds Jordan, hands the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Pass to Hunter. The dish to Capella. Young from outside. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harris outside. To the inside. And he gets it to go.
Wow, wow, wow. DeAndre Jordan showing us the catch and shoot. Well done.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Collins dishes to Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Irving. He's got 9. Shoots off the step back. Good on the jump shot. Irving's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
You can't allow Irving that look. You just can't give him that. He's too talented a player.
There's the pass to Herter. Kicks to Hunter. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Hunter's got his second basket.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Irving attacking. Count that one. And the Nets lead by 4.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Young pass to Herter. Outside Collins. The 3. The rebound by the Nets.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Jordan finds Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 6-point Nets lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Herter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's Young on the wing. The 3. Green with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 6. Irving from long range. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Finished off the break.
Boy, Clint Capella's athleticism allows him to finish above the rim, but also be effective in transition.
And here's Chiozza. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. In the corner, Irving with it. Green inside. Capella's there. And there's Green on the assist by Irving.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Green against Young. It's stolen by Green. To the middle. Here's Irving. At the elbow, Green. Pass to Chiozza. Outside Irving. To the left wing. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hunter, the pass to Herter. Here's Collins. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Irving kicks to Harris. Back to Irving. Puts it up from 12. Again, the Nets for 2.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Up again, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hunter's got 4 points this quarter.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
He rifled that one in from distance. And the Nets lead by 9.
What a tremendous ability to hit from so far out. That's a big-time three.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. The Hawks shooting not great, 40% for the game. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Brown out there with Johnson. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You look at Williams, and he's rather slight in build, but he's got sneaky strength and terrific body control.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Brown dishes to Aldridge. Back to Brown. 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Aldridge. Off on the layup.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Passes to Llewellyn. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, Aldridge is a load to deal with. When he gets good position, you pretty much have to be physical with him.
Good on both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Williams. Pass to Fernando. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Snell, no good. Brooklyn leading by 8. Here's Johnson. And the call on the shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And it's Brown missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The pass to Fernando. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Bruno Fernando. And it's Bogdanovic in for Tony Snell. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Here's Chiosa. Gallinari making his last shot. Chioza's shot is good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Williams with a clean look. A second chance effort. Capella hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Here's Chioza. Pass to Claxton. Feeds it to Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Williams is running. Bogdanovich passes to Williams. That one drops for him. And now it's only a 5-point Nets lead.
Even keeled is Williams. Calm in the eye of the storm. It's a big one there.
Chioza scanning the floor. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And we could have been looking at a two-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Here's Chioza. Here's Griffin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete. Explosive and great balance and mobility. Powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it, too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Williams.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Chioza passes to Irving. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Tony Snell's checked in for Atlanta. Jeff Green is checked in for the Nets. Now, here is Young. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Collins. Harris passes to Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling.
Here's Huerter. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Right side Irving. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Capella. Some solid defense from Harris. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Outside Irving. Passes it to Chioza. Irving kicks to Harris. Takes a 3. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's... Let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Harris. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Green, and it's Howard in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, Harden out there with Harris. Then there's Brown. Then it's Green, and it's Jordan in at the center, locking down the middle. And Simmons kicks to Green. 4 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Simmons can't get it to go. Harden with it. Now Green defending. Harden, no good. Now the 76ers with it. Curry dishes to Simmons. That one falls. Simmons got the opening basket of the game for the 76ers. Indoors tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game, so let's see how this plays out.
Now here's Jordan. Harris inside the line. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Here's Simmons. Outside Curry. Lets it go with a 3. That shot off. Good work defensively by Harden. For 3. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Out to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Tries it again. That one misses. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Curry. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harden has a wide open look. Another miss by Harden.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Howard, the pass to Curry. For 3, Harris. James Harden with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities. You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Now, here is Harden. A 3 ball. Jordan kicks to Harden. He gets that one.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
Pass to Howard. Dishes it to Harris. Howard trying to free himself up.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Harden's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Gets one to fall, but only his 2nd make in the first 7 attempts.
Simmons against Harris. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Well, Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. The 76ers also with a sub. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. Here's Harden. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Brown against Green. Howard dishes to Simmons. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got 6. Brooklyn trailing. Harden outside to the wing right side. Here's Claxton, guarded by Harris. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Here's Milton. Howard trying to free himself up. And the 76ers get it back. And the pass to Milton. Another shot. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Harden the pass to Claxton. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. 76. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Aldridge out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden. Then there's Irving. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Reed is checked in for Dwight Howard. Down kicks to Harden. Lets the 3 fly. Brown dishes to Aldridge. 4 on the clock. Irving for 3. Korkmaz grabs the miss. The 76ers lead. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Thibault the pass to Scott. Here's Maxey. Basket good.
What nice work to get the high percentage look, and he doesn't make any mistake with it.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. There's the feed to Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Aldridge has got his first basket.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Now, here's Maxey. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Nets trail by 3. Harden dishes to Aldridge. He feeds it to Griffin. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Maxey passes to Reed. Pass to Maxey. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Irving looking over the floor. Lays it up off the glass. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it, just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
So I bet.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Thibault the pass to Maxey. 1:32 left in the first half. Here's Thibault. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Back to Brown. Here's Aldridge. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 10. Here's Korkmaz. Has to Reed. Shoots from 8. And that's good off the glass that time. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Brown.
We all know Joe Harris is a dead-eye shooter from distance who helps space the floor. What a look.
And here are the 76ers now, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Curry against Harden. Harris outside. Poked away. Here's Irving, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
No defense right there for that shot from Irving. Release so quick, especially off the pass.
Simmons inside. He's against Jordan. 2 on the clock. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Howard.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
And some good.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period as it... That's all for now. Say good.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Simmons. Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Back to Howard. In the corner, Simmons with it. Just 5 on the clock. And Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. He does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here's Curry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Harris with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Curry outside. Kept alive. Here's Howard. Makes it off the glass. Howard's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Brown, and Irving subbed in for James Harden. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Curry.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here is Simmons. He's got 8. Howard kicks to Harris. Over Green. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Irving's shot is good.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Simmons against Harris. Simmons on the wing. Now here is Harris. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Howard can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 4. And Green now, top of the key. Griffin kicks to Jordan. Back to Harris. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Milton. And Jordan sends it back.
The DJ twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
Reed is checked in for Dwight Howard. Outside, Simmons. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Irving drives in. Here's Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Jordan's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Charity stripe shot. And another shot. A nice shot by Reed.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Pass to Griffin. And he makes good on the layup. Griffin's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Simmons passes to Reed. And it's good off the glass. Reed's got 6. The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And that's an intentional foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Aldridge comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Nicholas Claxton subbed in for Jeff Green. Left side, Irving. Right side, Aldridge. Now the pass to Claxton. Shot clock at 2. Here's Irving. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 14 points for him.
Oh, guys, there are not many strokes more pure than that of Kyrie Irving's.
Here's Maxey, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's Thibault. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Nets lead by 4. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. The 76ers trail by 4. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Harris is out there with Harden. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. And the foul on Harden. That is his 1st foul of the game. Maxey passes to Howard. Here's Maxey. He's guarded by Johnson. Howard trying to free himself up. Out left to the wing. Now Reed passes it to Maxey. Just 4 to shoot. To the paint. Curry kicks to Reed. Over Johnson. Reed misses. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. They lead by 4. Claxton with the bucket.
Well, terrific job by Tyler Johnson to do exactly what they want him to do. Find his open teammates.
Philadelphia shooting well. They're at 45%.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Maxey. D right on him.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
And the jam by Harden.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Nets. Stolen by Harden. Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now, here's Curry. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And they're able to recover. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Maxey. Good D by Johnson. Brooklyn leading by 10. It's Brown with the drive and the dunk by Brown.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Howard, the lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, Dwight Howard, if he gets that kind of position, turn the lights out.
And an intentional foul right there. Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Tyler Johnson. Simmons checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Thibault. Green with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Cast or anything more than that? Yes, that goes in. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. How about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great play. Now, here is Reed. Outside, Simmons. Tries again. Howard, good. Howard's got it back down to single digits for the 76ers.
His entire career, Dwight Howard has been an absolute force on the glass. Nice finish.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Milton's checked in. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Howard. Back to Simmons. With the putback, and Howard with the second chance points. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Well, Dwight Howard has got to get such satisfaction for delivering in the clutch.
Harden finds Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season. And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Reed with it. Inside. Pass to Milton. The tray. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Harden surveying the D. Harden draws the double. And there's the pass to Green. Brown kicks to Green. Now here's Harden. Clock at 4. Fires from deep. And no good. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke. And just about to get underway as the starting fives. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on our look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Howard. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green, and it's Harris in at the 4. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. Now here is Harris. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Young pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Cans the 12-footer.
Oh, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Outside, Simmons. Outside, Curry. The dish to Harris. Rebound, Atlanta. First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside, Collins. Beyond the arc. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Philadelphia on D. Young outside. And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Capella, the pass to Young. Back to Capella. Hawks passing it around. Bounce pass, Young. Howard against Capella. Great D that time from Howard.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And here's Collins. After Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep. Back to Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Harris.
And see, Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Green. Back to Simmons. Pass to Howard. Shot clock at 6. Green with the ball. And guarded by Capella. Howard. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Never easy trying to mark Howard. I mean, he's terrific at forcing the issue and getting the foul call.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. Here's Okongwu. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The 76ers lead it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Williams. Feeds it to Okongwu. Shoots over Scott. Passes it to Okongwu. Shoots over Scott. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
The pass to Korkmaz. And here's Maxey. Shoots the 3. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Korkmaz. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
You got to like the game of Bogdanovic. Really skilled at finding space inside and using it.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 16 seconds left to play here in the first. The kick out to Scott. Milton in the corner. Korkmaz passes to Scott. Here's Korkmaz. From 11 feet away, the shot, no good. Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll be back shortly for the start of... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Shake Milton. Mike Scott out there with Reed. Then there's Maxey, and it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. Here's Reed after the basket by Atlanta. Maxey passes to Milton. And that one is stuffed right through.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
So it's the Hawks now after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Korkmaz. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count him.
Gallinari dishes to Okongwu. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Nice look from Gallinari there. The Italian showing some unselfishness and hitting his teammate in rhythm.
Maxey passes to Korkmaz. Pulls it up. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them, and that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich comes in for Tony Snell. And Goodwin subbed in for Lou Williams. Now here's Curry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Howard can't hit.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Bogdanovich finds Goodwin. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Fernando. Guarded by Harris. A 3 from Bogdanovich. The 76ers trail.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Now here's Goodwin. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry with a wide open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. A putback, rebounded by Howard. The 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Releases. That's tipped.
Well, you couldn't ask for a harder worker than Bogdanovich. It takes a lot of effort to cover a shot that way.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The 76ers with another miss. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Okongwu's running. The putback. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And that one falls for Okongwu. Picked off in midair. And so it's Atlanta. with their leads.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. Hey.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And guys, without question, Okongwu displaying his skills today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The 76ers trail by 6. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. Simmons passes to Reed. Outside for Simmons. Back to Reed. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots over Capella. Reed misses. Atlanta leading by 6. Outside Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Hunter dishes to Collins. Hunter kicks to Collins. He feeds it to Capella. And it's Reed pulling it down. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And that one drops for him. Harris has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Philadelphia. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Collins looking around. He dishes it to Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Simmons passes to Reed. Back to Simmons. Dishes it to Reed. 5 on the clock. Milton the pass to Simmons. Over Young. Simmons can't get it to go.
It might take a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play their game.
Now here's Collins. Herter passes to Collins. Back to Herter. Here's Young. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks. For Philadelphia, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Simmons dishes to Reed. Here's Brazdakis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Capella. That shot off the mark. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Alinari, he's checked in for Collins. And Philadelphia making a change here. The 76ers trail by 6. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's Atlanta with it. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Young, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
Hey, Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so It's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Simmons. Atlanta shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Now here's Williams. 40 seconds left in the third. And that one, good. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Korkmaz. Passes it to Maxey. Got a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Howard. Count that one. Howard's got his second basket of the night.
It's all about determination for Howard. When he sprints like this, he deserves to get the rock.
From deep, Gallinari, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Atlanta. Ahead by 9 is... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so Curry will bring it up for Philadelphia. 9-point game. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Seth Curry is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Green in at the 3. The Hawks shooting reasonably well, 45%. It's Williams with the drive. Bogdanovich passes to Williams. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Four on the shot clock. Capella trying to free himself up.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with a high motor, and he likes to make plays.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Down low. And Howard with the stuff.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Williams attacking. The feed now to Capella. And stolen by Simmons. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. On the wing, Harris. Atlanta with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Collins. And the Hawks lead by 9. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. On the wing, Harris. He's guarded by Collins. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Yep, it counts.
Well, I'll tell you what, Harris is a solid mid-range shooter, and he feels comfortable from there.
Williams passes to Capella. Now, here is Gallinari. Back to Capella. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Green. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Atlanta making some changes. Here's Snell. Young outside. The dish now to Okongwu. Back to Young. The pass to Fernandez. Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
He kicks to Snell. to the paint. Howard with the steal. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Simmons against Young. Curry outside. Fernando pulls it in.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
The Hawks leading by 9. 1:49 left to play here in the fourth. Young inside. Working on Green. Just 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out. Young, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Simmons. The 76ers with another miss. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Collins comes in for Bruno Fernando. That's good from Snell.
Well, quiet guy by nature. I mean, Tony Snell lets his play do the talking. In college, they called him a silent assassin.
To the inside. There's the steal. Young inside. Guarded by Simmons. And he banks in the layup. Young's got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hawks.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
Now here's Simmons. Oh, that was something else.
Gracious. And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Now, here is Young. Feeds to Capella, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 12.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Capella against Howard. Young with no one around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Yo, man up at Tobias.
Here's Curry. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Curry's got it back down to within single digits for Philadelphia.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And so the Hawks take the win. Even David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. fully prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the... Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, we've got Brown. Green is out there with Jordan. Then there's Harris. And it's Harden in at point guard. And here are the Nets.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
The kick out to Brown. Harris outside. Jordan trying to free himself up. That's good from Harris on the assist by Brown. Harris has got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Nets. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Capella, and Jordan sends it back.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
Right, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their number 1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Hunter, the pass to Young. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Young against Harden. Collins grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Herter passes to Collins. It's stolen by Brown. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Pass to Capella. He kicks it to Hunter. Young inside. Guarded by Harden. Back to Young. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. But Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. Now he's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son's a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Joe Harris. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. The Hawks trail by 3. Gallinari in the corner. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Okongwu with it. Aldridge is there. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Griffin goes in. And that one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Williams against Irving. Right side, Williams. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Luwawu. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Gallinari dishes to Bogdanovich. Gallinari against Griffin. 5 to shoot. It's intercepted. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro, and it's Brown in for Johnson. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And taken away by Brown. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here is Aldridge. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Well, he's been around the block a few years. Aldridge added that J a few seasons ago, has stuck with it, a big part of his staple.
Brown against Williams. Shoots over Brown. Atlanta again missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Nets leading by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
On the court for Atlanta, John Collins is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Snell in at the 2-guard spot.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Collins in the post. Griffin on him.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Harris. The kick out to Brown. And on the way from Irving for 3. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Jordan, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got his first 2 points.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Brooklyn leading by 4.
A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year last season. Lou Williams named his newborn son 6 in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the 6th men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
Snell, no good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 4 assists in the game. The Hawks trail by 6. Outside Williams. Passes to Okongwu. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Brown. Harris looking it over. Now the pass to Green. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Gallinari. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And Gallo knows how to finish through contact. Excellent touch from there from the big fella.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Harris outside. He dishes it to Harden. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound, Nets. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Irving kicks to Harden. Irving passes to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. It's down to 5 on the shot clock. Harris misses. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 6.
That's the way you want to punctuate the fast break as Hunter is out and running.
Harden surveying the D. Pass to Claxton. Back to Harden. Rebounded by the Hawks.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Huerter passes to Hunter. Collins wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. That's leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Jordan. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A big problem in the paint, really. This is the only area that DeAndre Jordan is going to score from.
Young with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. Harden way outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end. And that should do.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Griffin is out there with Luwawu. Then it's Johnson. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Irving at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
This is Trae Young's game right there. Rise and fire. And these shots are helping out the offense.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Here's Capella. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Capella's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Young against Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Huerter, no good. The Nets have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. The feed to Irving. And the shot is good. Irving's got his first points in this one.
Now that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
Young pass to Hunter. Back to Collins. It's Young on the wing. He feeds it to Capella. Misses off the left iron.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
The kick out to Aldridge. Luwawu, the pass to Aldridge. Here's Irving. The shot from the low post is good. And now a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
pure shooting form shown by Kyrie on that one. Lets the ball just roll off the fingertips.
And here's Young. Swiped it away. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Jeff Green is checked in for Brooklyn. Brown comes in for Johnson. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for John Collins. Molinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young.
So good at driving to the rim. Even though he's a little bit older, Williams still with great speed, change of pace, and picks the right angle.
Good.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Joe Harris comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Williams.
In a way, Lou Williams, a little bit like J.R. Smith, he'll welcome the chance to finish off, especially if it's a difficult shot.
Here's Claxton. Okongwu grabs the board. Hawks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Fernando, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Fernando. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Here's Williams. He has 6. Harden outside. Dishes to Green. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
1:06 left in the third quarter. Here's Williams. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. It's the Nets now. Nets leading by 7. On the wing, Harris. Back to Harden. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harden's got 12.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
It's stolen by Green. And here comes Harris leading the fast break and finished off by Brown.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harden with it. 12 points for him. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. "17 seconds left to play in the third. Williams, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Harris outside. It's Jordan on the wing. Back to Harden. Pass to Brown. This one for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
And really, this is the role of Capella.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Huerter make up the backcourt. Clint Capella is out there with Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3.
James Harden is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Capella, the pass to Herter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Capella kicks to Hunter. Pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out.
I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Young against Harden. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017. Won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Collins is checked in. And stolen by Jordan. Now Harden. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Out to Harris. There's the triple. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Feeds it to Capella. Stolen by Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Jeff Green. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. Six to shoot.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the lead.
It's the first that brings them within single digits.
As much as we talk about Trae Young and then mention Steph Curry in the same breath, I think Trae wants to carve out his own path. We know he's a dynamic shooter, can set the table offensively. Now it's about learning the nuances of being a leader of a franchise.
Young against Harden. Down low. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Hunter. He can't get that one, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. There's the pass to Harris. Kicks it to Brown. On the wing, Harden. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Harden's shot is off.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow! Harden's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets. And the dunk by Capella.
The big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
From deep. Misses. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Brett Barry. The sun shining brightly on downtown Philadelphia. That's the setting. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Harris. And it's Green in at the 4. And for Philadelphia, we've got Green. Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. And there's Seth Curry. And it's Brasdeikis in at the 2-guard spot. Second chance shot will not go. This is off the front iron. And here are the Nets. Green passes to Jordan. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. 4 on the clock. Here's Brasdeikis. Jordan with the rebound. The drive by Green. Jordan at the elbow. To the inside. It's stolen by Harris. On the wing, Green. Curry from deep three-point land. Another miss by Philadelphia.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And that one, good.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Out to Harris from downtown.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Here's Brasdeikis. He's covered by Irving. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lobs it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist. A big target with strength and bounce.
To the paint. Here's Brasdeikis. Covered by Irving. Puts it up. Howard trying to free himself out. And it's Brasdeikis missing. Here's Irving. That one goes. Just count it.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Pass to Curry. Back to Harris. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Irving kicks to Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And, you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
And the jam by Harden.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons putting his outstanding athleticism to use on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who knows exactly how to carve up the defense.
Here is Harden. They lead by 7. Nailed from three-point land.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Nets with possession here. The Nets on offense. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And Brown throws it down hard.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And Brooklyn has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Harden, no good. The 76ers trail by 10. Simmons inside. He's covered by Brown.
I tell you, it doesn't get any easier than this, guys. I mean, Simmons finishing with power.
Now Harden. He's got 8. 4 seconds left. And the jam by Harden.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
The first quarter concludes. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Aldridge out there with Griffin. Then there's Brown. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Aldridge against Simmons. Passes to Maxey. Shot clock at 5.
A quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Nets leading by 10. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Harden. Rebound by the 76ers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Inside, here's Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got his second bucket.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Harden surveying the D to the middle. Griffin kicks to Harden. To the paint. Aldridge, the pass to Harden. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Let's keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. For your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You can go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Harden with it. Pass to Aldridge. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Aldridge. And stolen by Howard. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. The pass to Korkmaz. He feeds it to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. And he's pretty good at it.
Brown outside. Aldridge kicks to Brown. Aldridge double teamed. Harris outside. In the corner, it's Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Harden inside the three-point line. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off. Timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice stuff.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Harden outside. The feed to Griffin. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Irving comes in for James Harden. Here's Korkmaz. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Irving. Good on the bucket. And the Nets lead by 6.
Yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
Howard, the pass to Korkmaz. Lays it up and banks it in. Korkmaz has got his second bucket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 14 points. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Green is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Curry. Then it's Reed. And it's Brazdeikis in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
Hey, when you're as big and strong as Jordan is, you expect to get hit. You expect contact. And Jordan doesn't let it bother him.
Curry with the bounce pass. Harris kicks to Green. Pass to Reed. Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Irving with a clean look. No good on the three. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Reed. Good D by Jordan.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And the basket is good.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
Harden against Curry. For the 3. The rebound by Harden.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And that one's good, Irving.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Curry against Harden. Right side Curry. On the wing, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Curry. Green dishes to Curry. The 76ers with another miss. Nets leading by 10. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. The 76ers making a switch here. Eibel's checked in. And a change for the Nets. Brown's checked in. Now here's Curry. No points in the game yet for him. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Irving. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Jordan.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot. And the team is struggling because of it.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Matisse Thybulle.
Such a great rebounder, athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
The 76ers trail by 10. Green finds Curry. Makes it off the glass. Curry's got his first 2 points of the night.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter. And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Hilton the pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Outside Irving. Passes it to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 19 points for James Harden. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
And it's Brown on the follow. And the Nets lead by 13.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Feeds to Howard. Great tee that time from Green.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 14-point game. Maxey passes to Simmons. Here's Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around.
No, it's Brooklyn. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Tyler Johnson, Aldridge out there with Griffin, and it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. Here's Griffin. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. The 76ers trail by 12. Reed the pass to Simmons. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMarcus Aldridge.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Johnson left side. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nets lead by 12.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Korkmaz, no good. Nets shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want, when they want it. Claxton the pass to Griffin. And he lobs it up toward the rim, hammers the alley-oop through.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Hilton the pass to Simmons. Unloads from 9. Again, Philadelphia.
He has still not missed a shot. Where could they be today without him?
Brooklyn leading by 12. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Johnson goes in. Dishes to Aldridge. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Milton. Fires for 3. A rebound by Johnson.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The 76ers trail by 14. Simmons. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And, you know, this is the area where Simmons is most effective, mainly due to his size and athleticism.
There's Shields, tips it. It's good on the putback. Claxton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And, you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Maxey. Tobias Harris comes in for Reed. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. Nets leading by 14. Harden inside the three-point line. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. There's the lob for Harris. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You know, sometimes it's that simple. Just get it up in the air and let Harris do the rest of the work.
Harden kicks to Griffin. He dishes it to Irving. Griffin passes to Harris. And again, it's the Nets missing. 76ers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Brooklyn.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Down by 12. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the 76ers get it back. And Howard with the second chance points.
Cannot leave Howard alone on the offensive glass. When you do, he's making you pay for that mistake.
Harden, no good. Outside Curry. Down low. It's deflected. It's stolen by Harris. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
you